Good morning, Robinson. Happy Thursday to everybody. Please take a moment and watch today's morning announcements. Remember, middle school, you're going to watch RAM TV. Click on that link. And for the high school, you're going to watch Good Morning Robinson and click on that link.
Good morning, Robinson staff and students. Today, we are going to take some time during advisory to make sure that you know how to access a Zoom session through Schoology. And we are also going to complete a computer health check to see if your computer needs any work from our IT team. If at the end of this lesson, you need assistance with your computer, find a good time to go to E108 for help from our T-Specs, Mr. Knisner, Mr. Ruth, Ms. Culkin, and or Mr. Siddiqui.
Our learning targets for today's advisory lesson are as follows. Today we will learn to run a computer health check and access Zoom within Schoology, as well as review the elective options for next school year so that I can make sure my computer is up to date and become familiar with Zoom within Schoology, should I need to use it at any point during the school year, and so that I can find electives that I'm interested in for next school year. And I'll know that I've got it when I have successfully launched and run the health check, and when I've found Zoom in my advisory course and logged in and tested my mic and my camera, and when I know the electives that I want to take for next school year.
Okay, let's get started with Zoom. Students, if you need to refer back to anything that we cover today, this slide presentation is located in your grade level Schoology group under Resources. Teachers, for advisory students who are absent, please show them where to find this lesson when they return.
All right, I think we are ready to go. So if you haven't done so already, please get out your FCPS laptop. If you have headphones or a charger and you need those things, please get those out as well. Headphones are going to be a better option for kind of especially doing the Zoom testing. But if you don't have wired or wireless Bluetooth headphones to connect to your FCPS laptop, please just turn the volume down on your laptop. That's going to lessen any audio feedback when everybody's trying to access Zoom for your advisory course. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start our Zoom test. Just a quick reminder on why we're doing this Zoom test. We had already done this at the very beginning of the school year in September, but we're doing it again because, as I alluded to earlier, if there's any snow days or any other situations where you need to be virtual or we need to be virtual, then we know that everything's kind of set up and ready to go. So we just want to make sure that we have practiced the Zoom again and that everybody kind of refamiliarizes themselves with the process of accessing Zoom through Schoology. And again, if you have headphones, I strongly encourage you to connect them to your laptop. But if you don't, then please just turn the volume down as much as possible so you can still hear, but hopefully it won't create any audio feedback during the Zoom test.
First, log into Google Chrome and open your Google Drive with your FCPS username and password. In the very top right corner, you can check to see that you've signed into Chrome with a private email or your school email. If you have signed in with a private email, click on your profile image to sign out of your private email address and delete that account. You can add it back as a second account later. It is important that your school account be listed first. Next, log into Schoology at lms.fcps.edu using your student ID as your username and the same password that you use for everything else in FCPS. Now, take a moment to find your advisory course. If it is not one of the first 12 courses that you see when you log into Schoology, click on My Courses to find it.
Okay, now that you're in your advisory course within Schoology, you should notice on the left side of that course, underneath the class banner, the menu, icons, and you want to scroll down to the bottom where it says Zoom, and you want to click on that Zoom icon to access today's Zoom session. Once you've clicked on Zoom, you'll most likely get a pop-up window that's going to ask for authorization. You'll pretty much get this every single time you click on Zoom, so just get used to it. But you're going to go ahead and just press the Approve button to move on to the next screen. Okay, so you're going to click on Zoom, then you're going to click on Approve when the authorization menu pops up. Now you should come to kind of just the main Zoom screen that's going to show any upcoming Zoom meetings that are available through Schoology for that course. And so you want to find the one for today, and you're going to go ahead and click on the Join button on the right side of your screen. So as I mentioned already, we have done this Zoom practice in September, so most students should already have installed Zoom. And you could go ahead and skip the next few slides and just go to slide 19. But if there are students who don't have Zoom or they're not sure if they have Zoom, slide 17 and 18 will kind of walk you through the two-step process of installing Zoom onto your laptop. And if you have any issues or need any assistance kind of installing Zoom, you're more than welcome to send the students to E108.
Sometimes you might get a warning message when installing Zoom. It's okay to click on Keep. This file is safe. At the bottom left of your computer screen, click on the zoom.exe file that will automatically download to install Zoom. Once the installation is complete, click on Launch Meeting. If you have headphones, please plug them in.
You'll most likely get a new window that's going to pop up that's going to ask you if you want to open the Zoom meeting, and you're going to go ahead and click on the Open Zoom Meeting button to launch your Zoom meeting. And again, if you have any headphones, please make sure you plug those in, or if they're Bluetooth, make sure you connect them to your laptop. Okay, once you've clicked on Open Zoom Meeting, you may be greeted with a screen or a pop-up window that says, please wait for the host to start this meeting. So you're probably just in a waiting room that the teacher has set up, and the teacher will grant you access on one student at a time. For teachers, if you've set up waiting room, when you scheduled this meeting, which we strongly recommend, students will see the message that they see on the screen now. You should have already logged into your advisory Zoom session as the teacher at this point. And if you haven't, I would do so now. And so when students get this wait for the host to start the meeting, teachers, you need to go to the Members button in Zoom, and then you can start admitting students into your Zoom session from the waiting room. Okay, now all students should hopefully be in the Zoom session at this point. And on the teacher's direction, you're just going to kind of go through these 4 bulleted points that we have here, just to make sure that everything works on your computer and that you're familiar with where those items are within a Zoom session. So you want to make sure you try your camera, that you try your microphone, raise your hand, and type in the chat, just to make sure that all those work. And you're going to go and practice those things when your teacher is ready to guide you through those tools in Zoom. And then once you've done those, that completes the Zoom test for today. Thank you so much.
Now we are going to run a quick health check on your laptop to make sure that your student laptop is functioning correctly.
Okay, We are now looking at your desktop screen of your FCPS laptop, and you're going to find the health check icon on your desktop. You can see what it looks like there on the slide. It should look like the FCPS symbol. You're going to go ahead and launch the FCPS health check icon. Double click on it, and we want to verify that Lightspeed is installed.
Students, after clicking on the health check icon, please raise your hand and show your teacher this screen. If anything is red or you see an error message, please go to E108 for assistance with this either at the conclusion of this lesson or during another time in the day that is best for you. In the Chrome browser, go to Google Drive and sign in with your fcpsschools.net account if you have not already done so.
So really quickly, we want to go into Schoology and sign in, and then we want to click on courses and just make sure that you can see all of your courses and you kind of know how to access all your courses. All right, next, after going to Schoology really quickly, the next thing we want to do is open Chrome if you haven't already done so. And you want to go to the address that is on this slide, and we encourage you to set up account recovery for your password. And this is important because if you are out for any particular reason, or if there's a snow day and you need help with your password, you don't have to rely on an FCPS staff member to help you. You can fix your account issue on your own. Now that you've set up account recovery, the very last and final step is to restart your computer. To do so, you're going to go to the bottom left of your screen, and you're going to click on the Windows icon, and then you want to click on the power button, and then you want to click on Restart. Okay, Restart is going to allow any updates that are pending to be pushed down and load onto your computer, which is great. And then again, we strongly encourage students to update and restart their computers at least once a week here at school. So restarting and getting updates only happens when you're on the FCPS network here at school. So we strongly encourage you to restart your computer at least once a week so that you keep your computer up to date and running smoothly. And that is all, folks. Thank you so much for running the health check, testing Zoom. Please be sure to bring your FCPS laptop every day, restart it at least once a week. If you have any issues or had any issues while doing this test, please find a time to go to E108 and see one of the tech specialists to get some support with whatever your tech needs are.
For the high school electives fair, high school and rising ninth graders, our current eighth graders, log into your Student Services Schoology page, click in your Academic Advising folder for your class, go through the course selection sheet, and click on your interests. Click the Electives Fair link to view different electives courses offered to high school students. Then rising eighth graders, you can also log into Schoology and go to the Student Services Schoology course and click on the 7th grade course. And then inside there, you will find the course selection sheet as well as the website listed on this slide for the electives fair.